Hey guys, Vico here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to World of Warships. Yes, I haven't done a World of Warships video since I think September of last year. I'm really not sure. I think it was the Black Fox video I did while I was on vacation and I posted it for you. I know there's been multiple patches since. I've kept up to speed on what's going on with the game by way of the mighty jingles. For me, it's not like riding a bike. It's not. I started fresh. I played the Nassau, what you see here, the last time I played, and I hadn't touched it since. I think I played a couple games in it and called it good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try playing this new German heavy. Too much tanks. The German battleship. And let's just say I don't do so good. Full-on YOLO rush. I figured I'd give it a go. I had a couple good games in my Minikaze, and it seems I only have Minikaze and Albany videos. You're not going to be disappointed. This video here gets closed out with an Albany video. It's my go-to. I'm just not good at this game, and I like it. I like it so much. It's too bad my computer can't handle great graphics, just the visuals. And in the Nassau here, I completely give it just a complete ignorant, you know what, I'm just going to do whatever. And I paid for it by YOLOing straight down the middle. I did try my best to angle against incoming fire, but I got overwhelmed. And after that, I was like, you know what, I'm going down to the Albany and seal clubbing. And I didn't do so good there, and you'll see why. Thankfully, I got carried. So I'm going to let you enjoy this horrible loss that's about to happen here. With my favorite brass house band, Too Many Zoos. Link in the description below. If you saw my Grows Tractor video earlier, that it's the same band. So please enjoy my failure. Welcome back. Yeah, not so good in the Nassau. Full-on YOLO. If you hear a helicopter in the background, forgive me, there's a squadron of Blackhawks doing stuff over my house. I'm living on Army installation in Virginia. Forgive me. So, full-on YOLO didn't go so good. So, like I said, I went back to the Albany, trying to go back to basics. And then I decided to just completely ignore everything that I was trying to fix, and suffered from severe tunnel vision coming up soon. I'm spotted. It's the enemy Chester that spotted me. There he is. And horrible, horrible tunnel vision. And, oh, did you notice when I was playing the Nassau that I was having a problem deciding which ammunition choice? It's a battleship, it's a low tier, but when you're when a St. Louis is broadside on, despite having really good armor, I would figure that the guns on that would be able to penetrate the side at 90 degrees of a St. Louis. But whatever, it's not, like I said, not like riding a bike. So here in the Albany, I'm thinking, okay, back to basics. Let's get it down. And I did a fantastic job remembering, don't go broadside on unless you absolutely have to. Get those bounces, and I got some really nice bounces, including some from a St. Louis who I think was spamming not HE, which they're known for, and an accident. This Aurora here. I hit him because I was tunneling, but he got the fine, I guess. My fault. Totally my fault. It almost happens again here in a second with the Boater coming up on my right. Again, with the replay bug, it goes back and forth whenever I'm going from first person in sniper view. I'm not sure why. Sorry about it. So I'm thinking, well, there's 3 versus 2 here. Why not? The rest of the enemy team is still in their cap circle, and ours is relatively spread out. The destroyers are going to have a hard time dealing with the enemy South Carolina in the south end of our map. But there's 3 of us here. I don't see why not. To the left, you can see on the map that I just do not have the range that these guys do, which is why I completely intended on staying with the rest of the team, or at least have a buddy. Speaking of which, a little sidebar as I try to get into position against this Chester. Triari guys, check your inbox for clans within World of Warships. I just applied to Triari W. It's up to you. I'd love to join you in a division. I haven't been in a division except for one time while I played World of Warships. Pretty much just solo pups with this, but I rarely play. As you can see why in the quality of the video. Oh, another reminder, you still have until Thursday, the 23rd, coming up this next week, to enter into my iTunes gift card contest if you play World of Tanks Blitz. Link in the description below and in the card above right now. I'd love for you to enter. Go ahead and leave your in-game name and the server you play on. If you play World of Tanks Blitz, you'll be entered in a chance to win a $25 US iTunes gift card. Some people on the Asia forums are complaining about the currency, but I'm pretty confident, let me know in the comments now, that the exchange rate transfers because you're simply entering an iTunes code to redeem something of monetary value, and if you do it for iTunes, you can apply that towards gold in-game. Let me know in the comments. Either way, my target's border humping, and I'm consistently missing, but what I did notice about the accuracy while I was actually playing this game, it seems to be a lot smoother when you're aiming with the timing of your shots, despite having missed multiple, and that's on me because he was border humping, but he's gone, so it's no big deal. Yeah, the accuracy was much more impressive, especially when I was with my Minikaze. I was in a smoke screen just shooting and shooting, and I was hitting the target. I was impressed in comparison to the way I used to play, and maybe it's me. I really don't think they did anything with dispersion, I guess, if you want to call it that. I just, maybe beginner's luck, considering I haven't played in months on end. So back to the game. Look at me focusing this St. Louis in an Albany, which is not in any way, shape, or form an overpowered ship. I would say it's underpowered, but for some reason I do well in it. Except right now. Look at me sideways on to a St. Louis. And I know that they're known for their HE spam, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, and maybe it's because I'm in an Albany, but well angled, you do well. I'm gonna tuck tail and get out of there. And let my buddy here go ahead and mop up. I don't know why I focused on him. There we go, switching to, no, these are, yeah, there, that's HE. I guess I got lucky, and that's all it was, I think. And he's still focusing on me, and that's fine, because he's not shooting at my buddy who's gonna go ahead and mop up here. I'm gonna go ahead and move the game forward just a little bit. It's just me running away and getting into a new position. So I sped up the game just a little bit to get into the position. I'm trying to move back to the middle of the map. As you can see, we're being capped by a South Carolina, and I'm facing a predicament. The enemy team, it's almost even, not quite, but that's about to change. Let me speed it up again. I remember speeding this up when I was recording replay. So I don't want to be a target here. I'm on just over a third health. So I focus fire here and put it in reverse and just start spamming HE. Working the middle of the map, I'm not exactly in the best position to support, but thankfully the St. Louis is in range and he's not shooting at me. So just back up just in case, keeping an eye on the island when I was in first person view to double check to make sure that there's not too much defilade between me and him, and he's gone. Time to put it in full speed to catch up and get into that cap, because there's a South Carolina coming into our cap, and there's really, I mean, he can contest it all he wants, but I want to make sure that I can support. But our South Carolina is spamming for help against a Chikuma. And you can see on the map, I think he can hold his own. I'm in the middle, and I can go one way or the other. I can't do both. I post in chat that I need to take care of the enemy South Carolina first, but then I go ahead and spam as much HE to our cap or the enemy cap as possible. Now he's out of my range. It's time to go assist our team in the cap. There's a smoke screen up. Our destroyer really isn't doing too bad right now. And I'm doing a paltry 18 knots. The Albany is so slow. The range is so awful. I should have gone to the enemy cap and assisted our South Carolina against the Chikuma, but if he was good enough, he would have saw my health and instantly focused me in between our South Carolina's reloads. And as slow as the South Carolina is, I was worried that his speed, he would not be able to catch up to the enemy Chikuma. Either way, I don't catch up in time. The teamwork was excellent. It really was. And the banter in chat was friendly, it was cordial, and it was really good to see such a pleasant result for this game. Despite all the mistakes I made, I was definitely carried. I have to say, I'm rather pleased. Abysmal amount of credits earned for the little bit of work that I did. 37,000 damage at tier 2, that's okay, but that Citadel I got was blind luck. The fire set was nice. The one ship I took down myself, that was because of just full-on tunnel vision focusing. But either way, I'm really pleased that I was able to just stay alive, do damage, and get kills, just like I've mentioned before in my mantra video. What surprises me the most, look where my placement is on XP wise. Number 2. Second only to our South Carolina. I'm perplexed. I'm really pleased with the results either way, for having not done this in a long time playing this game. This is a patron-sponsored post. I really appreciate everybody helping me enjoy what I do as a hobby. If you're interested in sponsoring the channel, please check out the card above and in the description below. Good community we're building there on Patreon. Check it out even if you don't want to support the channel. Until next time, I'll see you guys out there.